going to the Entertainment Island, specifically to go to the Mirakan, and which is a giant science museum for like engineering and whatnot.
So we are at the Museum of Engineering, and this is all tiny little displays, and they all work together.
Told you he runs like a creeper.
いかがでしたか？何かあればこんな風に上半身の動きをよく見てください。体全体を使って倒れないようお見せしますね。前に進む時も上半身を前後に動かしています。
Even when I move forward, my upper body moves
いかが
forward
です
and
か？
backward.
体全体を使っていることがわかりますか？
Can you tell I'm moving my whole body?
連続して動くときはとても大変です。
It's very difficult moving
次は
continuously.
行ったり来たりしてみますね。
I'm gonna go back and forth.
行ったり帰ったり
Up and down.
まだまだ飛びます。
I'm just gonna keep jumping.
いかがでしょう？簡単そうに見えましたか？
Did you think it was easy?
次の動きをするのにどのような体勢が良いのか常に先に考えていました。バランスを取ることは
Let me use sign language and sing you a song. 今日の空はきれいだね。雲が浮かんでいるね。明日の空はきれいかな。未来の空はきれいかな。 We're in a Japanese-only theater, and we don't understand anything.
We have buttons that do something,
But we don't know what we're doing, so we're just sitting here and pretending.
コンピューター、それからモーターがもっともっと安くなっていろんなものにロボット技術組み込めるようになったとしたら何ができるか、また今ある技術これだけ盛り込んだらこんなかっこいいことすごいことができるかもしれないなっていう研究者の熱い思いがたくさん詰まったハルク2機械ですが一つの作品でもあるんです。さて皆さんはロボット技術についてどのように考えていらっしゃいますか？ロボットを変えて快適な空調を作り出してくれます。そういった意味では、お家のエアコンだってロボットと。
Alright, so we just finished the museum. What'd you think?
it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of crazy stuff in there. We got to see Asimo. We got there like at the perfect time. They were just getting ready for a demo. It was fun. It was worth it.
Now we're gonna go find some food because we're hungry, and we're gonna go to Joy Polis, which is a giant game place.
Yeah.
Woo! We are gonna get it's got like an astronaut cap on it.
get it out now.
Thank you. Where do we get our change from?
Psych.
Oh, this 500 is brand new. So I don't know what this is, but I picked it because it has happy people. It's by Minute Maid, so I think it's a juice. And the apples are happy.
Everything's happy. I have to film your face though.
It's good. Grocery store, and there is a little bit of everything. And it all has cute faces on it. I know I'm in a bathroom again, but this one plays music. What the heck? So today we went to the Nerd Museum.
Yep, the Mirakin.
I can't see that. We went there. It's the Science and Engineering
And
Museum.
Technology Museum.
Yeah. What did you think? We went there mostly for you.
I thought it was cool. We got there just in time to see Asimo as a demonstration, so that was cool. And then we wandered around, checked out the exhibits. That was pretty cool. And we spent several hours there.
Yeah, I was surprised how much time we spent there, actually.
They had a lot of cool stuff that I don't think you'd be able to see anywhere else.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. 10 out of 10.
Then we were going to go to Joy Polis, which is like a giant arcade place, but we got distracted by this giant Gundam statue in front of a mall called Diver City.
Diversity.
But Google calls it Diversity. So, whatever. And so we went there, and it's kind of like the Mall of America where it's really large, but since we're in Japan, instead of being really spread out, it was
really tall.
Really tall. There were lots of floors. But we went to a couple of stores and bought some stuff, some trinkets for other people. We bought some like breakfasty foods for tomorrow because we've noticed that most of the places around us aren't open for breakfast. And we went to Forever 21.
Yeah.
And I got a couple of things because they were on clearance. I got a necklace that was like 100 yen or 99 yen, which comes out to like 80 cents.
Something like that. It was real cheap.
Yeah. So I couldn't pass that up.
Yeah, it's actually 80 cents exactly.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say?
It was fun just wandering around. That whole island is pretty cool because both of the things are on an island, and they had a whole park called Academic Park, and it had just all sorts of cool stuff in it. It was definitely worth checking out. I kind of wish we'd been able to go into some of the buildings, but some of them were just research facilities.
Right, and it's also Saturday today, and so a lot of places were kind of closed. I actually really enjoyed it today because we took the train and we recorded most of the rides so you guys can see what it looked like. But we took the train, and because it's the weekend, everybody was wearing casual clothes, so I didn't feel weird.
Different. Very, very different.
Yeah, our hotel is actually mostly for business people, so when we leave in the morning and we're in like shorts and, you know, like a t-shirt,
We're the odd ones.
lots of people notice us. But on the weekend, we blended in.
Yeah.
And there was a huge Harley Davidson convention thing going on at the same area. So
Yeah.
we definitely blended in. Lots of tourists and lots of people from out of town.
Yeah. That's cool though. Great.
Great, great, great. Okay, so this is our train ride home from Odaiba.
We're just hanging out on the train. It was pretty busy this time when we were riding the train. Before it was completely empty. It was packed.
But we got lucky and we got a window seat. So we sped it up. Otherwise, this footage takes like half an hour to watch. And we cut out all the parts where we're just sitting at each train stop. But you can sort of get a quick glimpse of what Tokyo kind of looks like.
Yeah. It's a pretty nice day overall. It's very, very sunny, and we just had a little bit of rain at the very end, so I feel like we got pretty lucky.
Yes, we did. So we are still technically on the island right now, and that's why there are more trees than in other parts. But we're getting on the bridge, the Rainbow Bridge, and it makes a giant circle loop. I'm not entirely sure what that building is back there.
There's a bunch of interesting buildings that you see on the train ride. Like there's this one that has like a giant ball floating in it. There's lots of arch buildings. But yeah, like the loop is like an interesting feature that they added for the train and some of the cars. And it's literally called the loop, and a lot of buildings nearby took the name for themselves. Like there's the Loop Hotel.
So you can kind of see over there in the background, that's the loop that we're actually currently on. And that part over there is the Rainbow Bridge that we just came off.
Yeah, you can kind of see as we're going some of the boats, because it's a very active harbor. There's lots of shipping and fishing that goes on in the area.
And it kind of just started sprinkling at this point, but overall we had really good weather. It didn't rain. I don't even think it ever actually started raining. I think that sprinkling was just the extent of what we got.
I would agree.
We've had really good weather while we've been here. Pretty lucky. There's Tokyo Tower in the background.
There's a whole lot of really crazy buildings that you get to see, and it's just fun watching some of the scenery as you're going by on the trains. And they really like their sports, like baseball. They have a lot of fields for, and they have some other like track-looking fields that we haven't quite identified, and lots of trains. You can see tons of train tracks here. There's at least like 10 train tracks all lined up next to each other.
It's kind of comical though that like they're baseball fields, because they're right in the middle of a city, so they have nets that are like 15 stories tall to catch all the balls that could possibly go around.
Yeah, and you can see for a second the tower.
Right, but we are back to our hotel, so that's it.